It's 5 o'clock. I will call tonight's special meeting with Canandaigua Town Board to order. We will begin tonight's meeting with the Pledge of Allegiance, and I will lead us. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, everybody. Jane, would you please call the roll?
Certainly. Town Council Member John Creasy.
Yes, I am here.
Town Council Member Terry Fennelly.
Present.
Town Council Member Adeline Rudolph.
She's necessarily absent.
Town Council Member David Sauter.
Present.
Supervisor Jared Simpson.
Present. Jane, was the meeting properly advertised?
Yes, it was.
Okay, as we move on, we do have our first privilege of the floor. Is there anyone who would like to be heard at this? All eyes on you. And anybody who would like to be heard at this time? Anybody online would like to be heard at this time? Seeing no hands, we will move to our priority business, which is the discussion regarding denial of access to records submitted by Auditing Erie County. And I will turn the time over to our town clerk, Gene Chrisman, and Mr. Nadler to explain the situation to us. They'll explain the situation to us, what happened, what information they have found in doing more research on the topic. And then it will come to us to either uphold the denial, to approve the appeal and basically allow the records, or to uphold the denial. I was on the right road. So we're either going to uphold the denial or overturn the denial of records.
That's correct, Supervisor Simpson. My understanding is that an individual submitted a FOIL request to the town records officer, records management officer, your town clerk, Gene Chrisman, on March 22nd, 2023, requesting, quote, the video and pictures taken by Allison Hirschman from cell phone camera on 3/22/23 between 1:20 p.m. to 1:35 p.m. My understanding is that on March 27th, the town clerk denied the FOIL request because the video and or photos are not records that are maintained as a town record. You have in front of you an appeal filed by the individual appealing the town clerk's denial of his FOIL request. The basis for the appeal is that the alleged cell phone video and photos are town records. My recommendation, and with your indulgence, we'll ask the town clerk some questions about her determination that they are not town records, and then you can render a decision. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Yep. I'll start by reading from the definitions of Public Officers Law, New York State Public Law Officers Law, Article 6, Section 86, subparagraph 4. A record means any information kept, held, filed, produced, or reproduced by, with, or for an agency in any physical form whatsoever, including but not limited to reports, statements, examinations, memoranda, opinions, folders, files, books, manuals, pamphlets, forms, papers, designs, drawings, maps, photos, letters, microfilms, computer tapes or discs, rules, regulations, or codes. Your own town code in section 56-3 defines records as official files, minutes, and documents, books, papers, photographs, sound recordings, microforms, or any other materials regardless of physical form, made or received pursuant to law or in conjunction with the transaction of official town business. Now I'd ask the clerk if the requested video is a record.
It is not.
Okay. Do you, as the record management officer, have that item?
I do not.
Did you inquire of the individual's department head whether the department had it?
I did, and they do not.
Okay. My understanding is you also asked the Committee on Open Government for some advice on the issue.
I did. I explained the whole situation and they gave me what I wrote in the denial, that it's not an official record, because it's not a record that we would keep. And it's not part of her official duty to take photos or videotaping.
I concur with the Committee on Open Government's recommendation and advice. I gave that recommendation and advice to the town clerk separately on the day that you issued the denial, I believe, March 27th.
That's correct.
And I give you the same advice now, that the video taken by a employee on their personal cell phone is not a town record, subject to Freedom of Information Act.
Questions?
Any questions or any discussions on the matter?
No.
Okay. I would just like to thank you, Gene, for the time and effort. The time and effort that you put into this, and the due diligence you did in reaching out to state agencies, whose job is to make sure that we are open and transparent, and the answer that they received really backs up what we do here, and I appreciate that, the time that you put in. Likewise, Mr. Nadler, for your counsel. So if there is no other discussion at this time, can I get a motion to
Approve or deny the appeal.
So can I get a motion to let's say, a motion to deny the appeal is denied by our town clerk,
So move.
Gene Chrisman.
Second.
Okay, all in favor of denying the appeal, indicate by saying aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries and the appeal is denied.
I would like to make one point for the record, or a couple points for the record. The town clerk very rarely denies FOIL requests. Is that accurate, Gene?
That is accurate, yes.
And then the second point I'd like to make for the record is that there's a direct threat of litigation in this, in the appeal. Take this appeal seriously. If it is denied, we will file Article 78 and take it before a New York State Supreme Court judge and with an attorney's contact information. This board is perfectly within its rights to enter into executive session to discuss this matter, or into a private session to discuss attorney-client privilege, and none of you have requested that, nor do I think it would be appropriate, because this is, again, open and transparent.
All right, any other comments?
No.
We do have chance for, we don't have any other business, that's the only item on the record. We do have a chance for one more privilege of the floor. Anyone who would like to be heard at this time? Oh, still good. All right.
Motion to adjourn. Second.
You read my mind. All in favor?
Aye.
Meeting is adjourned.
Well done, folks.